Okay, the person for me her name was Erin. And so like for Youth for Christ, like I went there like every now and then. And so she told me, she was like, hey, like you should really come to camp. And at first I was like my mom's not gonna let me. And she's like, no, seriously, like I'll talk to your mom. Like I think you should really come. So surprisingly, my mom said yes, and it was in Colorado. And like that week, like will forever be like one of the best weeks of my life. Like we had so much fun. Like we went whitewater rafting together. Like we just did so many like crazy things, but it was kind of crazy because like she like specifically targeted me. She's like, you should really come. Like she really wanted me to come. And so I was just like, what? And so like after camp, like obviously like we went back to our normal lives, like went back to school, she went back to work. But like she's someone that like once a month at least, like, hey, how have you been doing? Like, what do you need prayer? Like she checks in on me. So instead of just saying like, oh yeah, say yes to Jesus, great, awesome, like see you never. No, it's like we need to like follow up with those people, like do what Jesus did, like let's live life with each other, like let's go do stuff together, like how the disciples shared everything, like ate meals together. So like really discipling people and like building that relationship beyond just the commitment of saying yes to God. Like revival is like an air horn. Like you just, like someone has to press the button in order for it like to explode. And once it does, like everyone can hear it. But it all starts with like that first push, like, okay, here we go, like it's time. And so it's like kind of like that person, like, all right, it's time for revival. And then it just like goes everywhere. Cause like right now, like I'm a believer, like I love like volunteering, like where there's other kids, but I feel like this is just take it like to the next level. Like, oh, it's not just a thing that I do on these certain days or nights. No, it's like, it's an everyday thing. Like everywhere I go, like it's gonna be right in my face, like everywhere.